everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do a very late September sew and tell. Now I know in my last sew and tell I said that I hadn't had much time to make stuff, and I'm afraid that's happened again this time. So I've only got 4 items to show you, but I am really proud of all of them, so I would like to share them with you. So the first item I want to talk about has already been mentioned in a previous video. I can't remember which one it is, but I'm wearing it. And it's this bomber jacket that I was asked to make, well, not asked to make, I got the fabric given to me by myfabrics.co.uk, and it's part of their new Marble Lake style range of fabrics and sort of on trend fashion items. So this is a Burda, I think it's a 6660 pattern for a tracksuit jacket. And I made it in this dusky pink velour, and you probably heard me talk about it. Well, I've mentioned the fabric in a previous fabric haul video, I think in August, and then I mentioned the jacket in another video, but I can't remember which one that is. But I am really happy with this. I love it. It's so cozy to wear, it's so easy to wear, and even though I hate the feeling of velvet and velour, this one's actually really soft. I don't know why. It is velour, this one. It's a cotton blend. It's soft and it's not that frictiony, and now that I've washed it a few times as well, because I have been wearing it quite a lot, it's really like snuggly rather than like that horrible chalky like frictiony feeling. So I'm really happy with this, and I'm wearing it an awful lot, and I'm really into dusky and pale pinks at the moment. So I'm very happy with this. So I'll be wearing this a lot. And I would recommend any of you to go to the myfabrics.co.uk website and purchase them, because there's so many velours in so many colours that now I'm thinking maybe I need a navy one or a peppermint green one. I mean, you could just go absolutely mad. Okay, so the next item you might have already seen me sharing on Instagram, and it is on the Minerva Crafts blogger network, and it's my Melilo, I think it's pronounced, Deer and Doe shirt. So Deer and Doe is like a French pattern house, and this is the Melilo style shirt, and I made it in the long sleeve version, with the hidden buttons on the inside, and I just really like this. The fabric is from Minerva Crafts, and it's like this geometric embossed sort of cotton. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I really like this. For more pictures of this, definitely check out my blog and the blogger network on the Minerva Crafts site. It's such a comfy shirt to wear, and I know that I started talking about making more staple items rather than really bright bold prints, is what I usually make, and I'm really happy with this. Actually, I like the feel of it. It's really comfortable to wear. It's not like a cold cotton shirt, it's like quite warm and you can layer it, and I'm just really happy with this. The only thing I'm not happy with, that I mentioned in the blogger network post, is that I messed up my neck facing, like where the buttonhole is, and I mean, I think it's not that obvious, but to me it is obvious. I'm just going to do this top button up to show you, but basically when I attached the collar stand onto the shirt, can you see that this bit sticks out slightly over where the button ends? And I am a bit annoyed with that, but because it's all white, you can't actually notice it too badly when it's on. But it's just one of those mistakes that I made, and now every time I wear it I sort of see it. But no, so I'm really happy with this. So pattern is Melilo from Deer and Doe, and the fabric is from Minerva Crafts. So I will link all the blog posts in the description of like more pictures of these items that I'm talking about, so you can see me wearing them. So this next item is something that would have come out on the blogger network on the Minerva Crafts site today. So this is very like on topic? Is that the right word? It's my Sapporo coat. So this pattern is from Paper Cut Patterns, which is the New Zealand pattern house, and it's like a Japanese style sort of wide, really big, chunky, square box winter coat with cut-off sleeves and hidden pockets. I mean, look at that diagonal seam. And there's a pocket there. I just absolutely love it. The pattern's amazing. This coat is amazing. In fact, I'm going to put it on now. The fabric is from Minerva Crafts and the lining is also from Minerva Crafts. I made the lining in like a brighter pink. I thought they were a very similar colour and they're not. So now I wish that I sort of made something a bit more contrasting on the inside, like maybe like a grey would have been really fun. But I'm really, really happy with it. This is the snuggliest winter coat I own. I love it. I've never made a winter coat before. It's my first coat ever that I've made and I love it. It doesn't really go with this red top, but I love it. It's so warm. This is like a textured wool from Minerva Crafts and it's so warm. It doesn't look thick and when you're sewing it, it doesn't look thick, but when it's on, it's so warm. And I don't know how that works, but the only problem with it is that my boyfriend says it looks like dressing gown material. But I mean, I'm just ignoring that because I really, really like this jacket. I'm happy with the colour, again, pale pink. I'm happy with the shape of it. Again, I'll link the blog post below so you can actually see full length pictures of me wearing it because it's quite hard to see in this. It just looks like a big bag at the moment. But I promise you, this pattern is incredible. If you do want to go and read my Blogger Network post, then do. I do mention that if I made it again, I'd quite like to make like a shorter version of it because this one's like nice and long, but I think because I'm quite petite, it drowns me out a bit. So even though I like a boxy, baggy shape, I think it does look a bit too long on me. But maybe you'll disagree, maybe you think it's like the perfect length for me. So do comment below if you go over and read the blog post, see the full length shots and then think that it's fine. Come back and tell me. But I am really, really happy with this and I'm not really one for like stylish sort of like fashiony coats. I mean, the only coats I have downstairs are like, I have a neon raincoat from Jules that I love. I have some other raincoats that I wear practically like when we go camping or whatever. I have a thermal coat. The only sort of fashiony coat I have is one we call my baby bird coat and it's like a next throw on short coat and it's just furry. It's like fake fur all over. And I absolutely love it. But that's like my only sort of like fashiony coat and I don't wear it that often. Whereas this, I feel like is a fashiony coat. It's like a stylish shape. It's a bit more dressy. But at the same time, it's really easy for me to wear because I just throw it on and go out. So like when I go to the post office, I literally just throw this on and then I go. And it still looks sort of like I've made an effort. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe people think that I look like I'm wearing a bag, but I think that it looks much nicer than wearing like an old raincoat, do you know what I mean? So I'm really, really happy with this and I would definitely be making another one. I think I might make like a metallic one because you can make the Sapporo coat pattern from Paper Cut Patterns. All you need is woven fabric, so it can be in anything, literally. So I think I might make a metallic one, like a really fun, I don't know, just something like a bit thinner for spring maybe. But I'm really, really happy with this and I think it's nice having a pink or like a paler colour in winter because I do as soon as it gets colder, naturally I wear darker clothes. I don't know why. I wear a lot of greys, burgundies and blacks. Mainly greys. I am a grey lover. So actually this is quite nice to have like a pale pastel-y colour so it's a bit more colourful when I go out. Yeah, I also thought that it would be really nice in like a deep royal blue as well. This would be like a really nice colour. So there you go. If you want to make one in royal blue and then take pictures of it and show me. But no, I'm really, really happy with this, but I think I might take it off now actually because it's quite hot. Right, the only other thing I've made this month was a bit random. You would have seen me making this in one of my dressmaking videos, which was top stitch pockets. And it's this Tilly Buttons Clio, but in my tractor Wheels and Stars fabric from my website. Basically, my mum and I were going to the handmade fair and I was selling my wares there as well as teaching. And I had two outfits made from my On the Farm fabric and my Meadow fabric to wear. And because it's 3 days, I thought it would be such a shame if I can't wear the Wheels and Stars fabric on another day. So I thought, oh my goodness, I can make a Clio and it would look so good. So I made a Clio with buttons instead of hooks, because I just thought, you know, big blue buttons would be really fun. And I wore this at the Handmade Fair. I can't remember which day it was, but you would have seen me wearing it in my Handmade Fair vlog. And you know what? I'm really, really happy with this. And I think that the fabric suits this pattern. And I know that's a bit of a weird thing to say because it's a kid's fabric and it's mainly for homewares and curtains and laundry bags and stuff like that. But this fabric is a half Panama, so it's like a really soft but structured fabric. So it works well as like a dungaree fabric to use. And I made like a slightly baggier version just so it was a bit more comfortable. It's less like shapely. And I did the big pocket on the front, and I also did 2 hip pockets on the back as well. And everybody loved it. Like, as soon as people saw me wearing it, they're like, oh my god. And I think a lot of people who bought fabric might be making one too. I'm not quite sure. So yeah, if you want to buy my fabric to make your own, the link is in the description for you to go to my website. That's very kind of you. And the pattern is the Clio pinafore dress from Tilly the Buttons. So this is my 3rd Clio now that I have in my wardrobe. They're so easy to make. I absolutely love making these. And yeah, that's the last thing I made. So that's all for this week's video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I haven't thought of a collective name for us yet. I'm brainstorming ideas, and every time someone comes up with an idea, it sounds silly, and I don't want to sound silly saying it. So I'm going to leave it for a while until I think of something. Unless one of you has a really good idea of like a collective name for all of us, then please comment below. But I just haven't made a final decision yet, so I'm just going to leave it for now. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and comment below on anything, any topic, ask me any questions. Check out my blog for more photos of what I've been making. I'm sorry I haven't made much this month, and to be honest, now that we're, for me, in my business side of things, making gifts, this is like my busiest time in the run up to Christmas, so I doubt for October and November I would have made that much dressmaking wise. But I'm going to really, really try my best, and I am going to bring out a series of DIY videos for stuff you can make as Christmas gifts. So keep your eyes peeled for those, and if you have any ideas or you want me to make a video, then please comment below, because I do really appreciate your suggestions, and it is really good to know what you want to watch. So if you have any ideas or you really want me to explain something, then please comment below and I will try and accommodate. But other than that, I will see you next week for another video, and enjoy making your homewares and gifts and dressmaking this month. I hope you've all been very productive, but I know if you're anything like me, you wouldn't actually have had time to make that much stuff. But never mind, there's always next month. So take care everyone, and happy handmade!